What is up, folks? This is Ericast, and welcome back to Dark Souls 2, Scholar of the First Sin. Alright, so last time we made our way through the gutter, and I want to do a couple things before we head back there and progress onward. So, I ended up picking up a few things while we were in between episodes. So, I have, well actually that's really nice. Wow, I have all the way up to 10 of the petrified dragon bones and 3 slabs. I got some of this from some of the smooth and silky stones. I have 2 faint stones now, which is really nice, which I am going to use both of them, I think. And I should have a magic stone as well, which we're not going to use quite yet, but we'll be using that later on for a certain weapon that I want to get. To get that weapon, I'm going to have to go into Brightstone Cove and bump it up to New Game Plus 1. Which, I think I will do that on camera, because I think there's a few things added to the area. I'll say otherwise I'd probably do it off camera, but I think I'll probably record it. And if there's new stuff, then I'll show it. If there's not, then I won't. Alright, so let's go ahead and go to the Bastille and go to see Macduff. Now, I'm going to have to kill a few things, I think, to be able to have enough souls. I'm thinking it was like 1,600 souls to be able to imbue something with a certain aspect. Nope, I need to infuse. Alright. So I'm going to infuse this one with magic. Okay, so you need 2,000 each. So I'm going to imbue this one with magic instead of fire. Which, yeah, right now it's not the best for me. It's pretty good, but it could be better. So we need 4,000 souls before we have enough. I don't think these guys around here drop all that much, and I've used most of my soul items. And these are only, this one's 200, and the other ones are only 50 each. I'll just go ahead and use them all, why not? 700. Alright, so that's enough for 1 enchant. Okay, so let's go kill us some doggies. Oh, actually, just 1 hit. Nice. Let's give us a little bit. Not that much, though. 156 for 2 of them. Oh, I was hoping he'd leap at me and I'd catch him in midair. Not the case, but... Oh, he dropped an item. Human effigy. Nice. Which I really need to use pretty soon because I've lost a decent amount of life there. You're not going to kick the barrel at me? No? Oh, wow. My iframes lasted long enough to save me. Oh. But I was not fast enough that time. Oh, and I need to do my bone dust. I forgot to do that at the end of the last episode. But, oh, we've got our 4,000. Okay. Good enough for me. We need another 2,000 for the other weapon, but like I said, it's going to be a little while before I go ahead and use that. Alright.
I ought to fetch it. Flame.
Alright, so let's go ahead and do infuse. And we're going to change you over to this, which should be a good deal more damage. Okay, that's going to drop down to 32. It doesn't look like it's going to be, actually. Which is a little confusing to me. I know that fire takes a little bit from what do you call it? Whatever that stat is. My mind just went completely blank, but... Okay, I guess we'll just leave it as fire then. I thought it was going to be better. But... does that not count towards... I mean, does it not show up as... I don't think it does. Yeah, I don't think it actually shows... Okay, so let's go ahead and do this. Okay, and let's go ahead and head down here and enchant our staff with that as well. So, as you can see there, it takes down all sorts of things by 0.5. So what you really want to do is enchant it with magic, with the Faint Stone. You don't want to do it with the Magic Stone, because that would be really bad. But basically you'd make your staff useless. But all this does is give you more damage, so unless you're going for dark, which with this staff you shouldn't be, because it doesn't do dark damage unless... Or you can't cast dark spells with it unless you enchant it with dark. So you shouldn't be doing that. Alright, but yeah. So let's go ahead and do that, and that'll just give us more raw damage from it, which is awesome. Alright, so let's go ahead and take a look. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, so it does a total of, what, 282... what was it, 3... Why am I doing math on while I'm recording? Okay, so what, 326, 356? Not bad. Not bad at all. Not for such a early game weapon. I mean, this is one of the first weapons that you can get, so... Alright, so where do we want to go now? I would like to go to the gutter. There's a few places we could go, but let's go ahead and just progress from here. And we will be using our torch quite a bit more, because this is another pretty dark area that we're heading into. So let's go ahead and not do that. Do that. We've got an hour 36 on it, so that should be plenty of time. If I need more time than that, then stop watching. Alright, so let's head down this one over here, and this guy, I don't think... Oh, no, you're alive. I mean, you're dead. Where are the people around here? Oh, I think you're that guy right there. Which, since my weapon's so light, I can't actually attack through that. Dog, you not gonna come after me? Please don't. It wouldn't come down the stairs, I mean the ladder anyway, so let's go ahead and head down here. And then I'll jump off here. So, and there are other items you can get down here, but this is the best way to go the first time. There's a guy over there. Oh, somebody coming after me? Yep. He's not doing the best job of doing so. Yeah, you're dead. Pick up item. Okay. And there's a guy down there. Can I hit you with a spell? I can, and did. If you can do this, that's great, because those guys down there will gang up on you so quickly. As you can see, they're already kind of sprinting over. Oh, I didn't expect to see you on a ladder. And they have enchant... Oh, no, I thought I switched. I didn't want to cast another spell. Okay, so, well, that could have been really bad. Oh, yeah, from them sprinting up, or coming up the ladder and killing you. That's probably good advice. Great club. And you know what? You're a good message leaver. I'll rate you up. I like to rate up, good messages, because there are a lot of crappy ones that people put out. And, alright, so I am the last person to call things, sexist or racist. But some of the actually sexist comments that people put on here are just appalling. It's really sad. Dark Fog. Usually I think a lot of that stuff is... Oh! A little ridiculous, but... People... Kids mostly, I would imagine. But... Still... It's quite sad. Alright. So, we're looking down here. I don't see anything new. I see a lot of blood stains. say, I know it takes a decent amount of life, but there are a lot of bloodstains around here. Alright, Fragrant Branch. Awesome. So why are the bloodstains all around here? I know why some are around here. Because these will actually spit at you. Is that heartbeat? Help me. Alright. I guess people are just rolling off for some reason? I don't know. Maybe they're having things follow them down. Alright, so, bonfire. Awesome. Do we want to? Yeah, why not? Alright, so let's go ahead and use an effigy to get our life back to full. And then I am going to rest. Okay. So we don't really have any souls to speak of, so I'm not going to worry about teleporting back. It's actually a pretty good idea to have a longer weapon, and this will sort of do when you're dealing with these, because otherwise you're going to take forever just trying to break these things, because they will spit poison at you. And you can kind of sprint through here, but it's dangerous to do so. It's very dangerous to do so. So I would recommend doing this. Ow. Because it only takes one hit to almost poison you, so, you know, 2 hits is all it takes. You're poisoned and losing a lot of life. Now, these guys, I wish I had some pyromancy spells for that. Now, I could go and equip some because they don't take any intelligence or faith to use. But I would just rather have what I have. These are going to try to hit me. Oh, nope, these aren't. Okay. There's a chest later on that has them behind them, and you... Great magic weapon. Awesome. Anyway, you kind of think they're going to hit you, and then they don't for a little while, and then they do, and then you're dead. Basically, that's how that works. Just the way those were facing, I was wondering if they were going to reach out at me or not. Alright, so... Oh, nice. I only took 1 hit. I expected it to take 2. Okay. And just like the other pools, you can set these on fire with a torch, so be careful. You can use that as a strategy, or, you know, kill yourself by accident. I don't think we're to the area quite yet where I need to jump down. Oh, actually, I think... Yeah, we passed it. It's over there. Don't grab me, please. Thank you. Okay, I didn't drop anything. Alright, so the drop-down area is right here. Let's go ahead and use this. We've got it. Why not use it? And we'll do that. Alright, make sure you do not roll when you do that, because that will be extremely frustrating. Like, I hit it! No, I rolled off.
Oh, you... My thoughts are very scattered. What is this curse? The question rings in my mind, but I haven't the focus to answer it. Loss frightens me no end. Loss of memory, loss of self. If I were told that by killing you I would be freed of this curse, then I would draw my sword without hesitation. I don't want to die. I want to exist. I would sacrifice anything at all for this. It shames me, but it is the truth. Sometimes I feel obsessed with this insignificant thing called self. But even so, I am compelled to preserve it. Am I wrong to feel so? Surely you do the same in my shoes. Maybe we're all cursed. From the moment we're born. Sometimes I feel upset, even... Am I wrong?
So, poor
Maybe
Lucatiel.
we're all cursed from the moment we're...
I would really recommend going and checking out VaatiVidya's Prepare to Cry series. He has a really good one on Lucatiel, and yeah, it's really sad. A lot of his stuff is really great, but his Prepare to Cry stuff it's really good. Alright, so apparently those guys are pretty magic resistant, but thankfully they're not actually that hard to kill. Just be careful. Yeah, let's see. Nice and easy, but don't run out there and get the items because there's these things all over the place. And there's two of those. And that one is facing right at you, so. Scraps of light, and life, and torch. And this is the person? Oh, no, it's not. He's moved a long way. He used to be down here and to the left. Back out. There you go. Oh, is this somebody else? Huh. I can summon 3 people for this one. Unless this is a person and somehow... I don't know. Alright. When they have 2 names like that, I imagine... Or I'm pretty sure that they're NPCs. Alright, so there's a lot more of these puddles and more chances to die here. But there's a bonfire that we're going to get here really soon. So that'll be helpful. Actually going to do this area first before I drop down for the second time, for those of you that know what this area is about. Oh. Hello. Yeah, you're definitely an NPC. What is that? Oh, it's a shield. I was like, not sure what he's holding there. Oh, that hurt. Right in the face. Oh, and he hit me. The thing is with this staff, it's such a slow casting staff that you really gotta be prepared to cast it at just the right moment. Because, ow! Otherwise... Yeah, no, it just rolled through the fire there, but otherwise you're going to be really caught out. Or they have plenty of time to put their shield up. Oh, wow. I expected him to hit me for that one. But I imagine that invasion is the reason that they moved that summon. This is the chest that I was talking about that you can easily die on. Oh, crap. I can't open it now. I forgot. Darn it. Yeah, see, that's what happens when you break a wooden chest. I forgot that I had my torch out, and I don't know why, because it's obvious, but... Oh well. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. No? Nothing over here? And I already got this guy. Let's go ahead and break you. Nothing in here? No? Oh, there's one in there. And let's kill you. And anybody over here? Nope. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go and light this bonfire. Oh, hello. Yes, I do, actually. Because I want that bonfire. And this is actually a really good area to get souls, believe it or not. So the boss is right down there. Don't want to look away for too long. But the boss is right down there and the bonfire is right here. So if you want to use a bunch of... Oh, and you have Lucatiel right here. But if you want to use a bunch of... darn it. Where are you? Not repair powers, bonfire ascetics. To keep leveling this area up and keep respawning the boss, it's a really good area to do that, because you can get quite a few souls really quickly by that. And while the boss is kind of challenging, he's not the most challenging one, and he is an end boss, so he gives you a lot of souls. Alright, so here's the next spot that you want to jump down, but again, we're going to use fall control. And hopefully not die. And there's a door over here, but as you can see, we can't open it yet. So there's 3 of those doors that I can think of off the top of my head, and just try to keep an eye for when you get the key, which I think is actually down here. But there's one right here, there's one over in the gutter, that area that we climbed up the ladder, and they had that ring of those little spitters that shooting at you. And then there's the one that's in the big hole when you head down. It's right up from the longest ladder. Let's go ahead and use an Estus Flask, because I know what's in here. Alright, we're going to go in this one first. Oh, actually this wasn't the one I was thinking about. Okay, so these guys, as you can imagine, are extremely deadly. This is the way back up, by the way. I don't... But they give stuff that's actually really important. So, you do want to go ahead and kill them. The best way to do it is to get into one of these caves, and if you're a magic user, then shoot them. Nice, Ring of Giants 1 and Petrified Dragon Bone. Alright, so it's going to be a bit dark for you guys here, but you'll want to go like this and just kill them this way. Or if you're, have any dex and a bow at all, which if you're a strength character, you should still have dex and at least, some sort of bow that you're using. Because there's plenty of ranged characters, or ranged mobs in this game that you need to be able to kill. Oh. So this may seem a little cheap, but those guys can kill you so quickly. And 2, when you're playing a Souls game, it's just like super hostile. You shouldn't really care about what's cheap. You should care about winning, honestly. I mean, you can play it however you want. There you go, Forgotten Key. But I think it's a little silly to be too particular about it. Alright, so let's see here. And we have light for you. Just for you. Nobody else. Just you. Alright. So let's go ahead and head back over here to this area. And we can't climb up here again, unfortunately. But you can drop back down. So it's not that big of a deal. And you don't have to jump across. You can go around the outside like this. And get this item, which is a silver talisman times 4. Which can be useful at times. Pretty sure it, relieves poison and gives you health. Is that right? Something like that. Oh, this one's the transform one. Okay, so the ones that give you health are, if I can find them, I don't see them. Maybe I just don't have any. I guess I don't. Huh. Okay. Well, we'll get the other ones later on. Alright, so now we come out of that hole earlier, that the treasure chest is up here in this hole right here. But you can see it from here, and you're like, how do I get up there? Well, that's how you get up there. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this area right over here that we couldn't get into beforehand. Whoop. Don't want to go charging off. Just want to step off. Alright. And used Forgotten Key. And we see this guy again.
Young undead, don't let this curse weigh upon you. we meet a second time. Perhaps you will yet traverse the dark. Young undead, if you truly seek the dark, then we will surely meet again.
Okay. So I don't think he says anything else.
May we meet again?
Okay. So remember the locations of these, because if you do want to meet him 3 times and join his covenant, which you should, I would really recommend it. There's a pretty cool boss fight involved in it. Possibly one of the hardest bosses in the game. One of, not the hardest. I don't... maybe. Definitely a contender for the hardest, but yeah, that's debatable. But anyway, it's still a it's a really awesome boss fight. I would totally recommend it. You have to do a decent amount to get there, but it's definitely worth it. Alright, so let's go ahead and head to the bonfire. We're going to rest at the bonfire to get all our spells back, and then we're going to take on the boss. Oh, to go all the way back up there to get him. I think I'm just going to summon Lucatiel, because he's never really a lot of help. And yeah, so let's go ahead and do we want to go ahead and teleport back? Yeah, let's use some of these souls up, because I don't it's enough that I don't really want to risk losing them, because that's over a level. So don't be sad.
Bearer of the curse, see lest this...
Alright, so level up. Oh, and we need to use our bone powder seed. Alright, so I've taken strength up to 18, and I'd like to get dex up to 18 as well, and there's no sense in me going after that weapon until I do so, because I need both of these to be that high. And I need faith at 10, I think. Let's go ahead and get endurance up to 20 though, because the weapon I'm after is a greatsword, so I'm not going to be able to use it a whole lot if I don't have a lot of endurance, or a decent amount of endurance, not a lot. Alright, so, yep. Thank you. Alright, so, burn and sublime bone dust. Yes. Okie dokie. So that will increase the strength of our Estus Flask, which will give us more health back, which is definitely something that you want. Now to go summon Lucatiel and kill something. It's... the identity of the boss that we're going to fight has been debated a bit. So some people seem to think that the boss is actually Pharos himself, the one that created all the traps and... What? I already killed you. Oh, yeah, fall control is going to help me a lot here. Alright, let's just get a backstab on him. Oh, and I'm poisoned. I need to heal. I didn't realize that. So I guess this is another area where you get invaded twice, and it's 2 different people. Alright, invader banished. I did not expect that at all. Oh, Lucatiel, don't go after those, please. Alright, so she's going after the... Lucatiel. He just got poisoned. Alright, so I'm gonna have to go back, and since she's poisoned, summon her again. Because I do want her set, and she can't go in with that kind of life and live. And this usually isn't a problem unless something draws her out into the middle area. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright, so if you ever need to get rid of somebody, whether they're an NPC or not, just use this black separation crystal. And you can send them home. Sorry, Lucatiel. We'll miss you for all the seconds that we'll be apart. Alright. Alright, so, as you can see, her sign's back, so just do that. And then clear out these statues. Oh, they're already broken because we didn't actually go anywhere, I guess. But if you, or die. If you clear out these statues, she shouldn't be poisoned, so you shouldn't have to worry about it. And she shouldn't go wandering off into the middle. It's definitely possible that she could, but yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get this going. Okay, so Lucatiel should be after us shortly. And these guys' attacks are actually, if you get them down, they're not that hard to dodge. But it's definitely easier for range than it is for melee. Just because you can stand back and let Lucatiel tank, just as we have for several bosses. But don't let her take too much damage, because then she'll die and you won't get her gear later on. Oh, come on, Lucatiel. Alright, let's see if we can get his attention. Oh, we don't want to burn. Oh, not good. Okay, well, we're not dead. Oh, that's gonna hurt. Not me, but her. Don't die on me, Lucatiel, please. Oh man. Alright, well, looks like we're not going to get her armor unless we're willing to kill her, which I'm not. But that's okay. And I can always come back in New Game Plus later on and, you know, do it that way. Alright, so Soul of the Rotten. And we have another end boss killed. Alright, Fire Seed. Which I'm not really going to use, but I like to collect everything, so. And this room's a lot brighter than I remember it, but that could just be me. Alright, so where you're wanting to go is behind here, which is straight across from the entrance. If you can't find it. And there is this over here to the side. And you guys probably can't see, but it's a chest. Okay, Petrified Something, Simpleton Spice, Skeptic Spice. That's changed from the last one. It used to be a branch. Is that right? Is there somebody here? I don't see anybody here. Alright, so we could light the bonfire, or we could go over there. I'll go ahead and light the bonfire. Oh. Goodness gracious. I guess, oh wow, what are you? What the heck?
No one has come this far, not for a very long while. Young Harlow, do you wish to shed this curse? Then accept the fate of your ilk, and face the trials that await you. And yes, you have already joined the Crestfallen. are but two paths. Inherit the order of this world, or destroy it. And only a true monarch can make such a choice. Very few indeed have come even this far. And yet your journey is far from over. Outgrown Hollow, have you what it takes? Truly? Young Hollow, seek after Vendrick. He who almost became a true monarch. The Vendrick is certain to guide your way. Fledgling Hollow, may we meet again?